Every decade or so, a radical new technology forces a transition, moving work from a phase of chaotic invention to a standardized business practice. Looking at this 1980s office, you are seeing the massive scale of unseen manual labor. Before this era, workflow was undocumented common sense, a series of verbal handoffs that lived only in the minds of the staff. Business process engineering changed that. It made the work visible by mapping those handoffs and defining the specific steps required to reach an outcome. We hit a similar wall in the 1990s. An experimental interface like this one represents the early, unregulated web, a powerful new tool that, at first, lacked any shared operational structure. We eventually tamed that digital frontier by standardizing how systems connected through databases and content management. The historical lesson is clear. Massive technological power is unusable in an organization until it is constrained by a shared, standardized language. Today, we are back in the chaos. We are in the Wild West phase of AI adoption, where systems are sparking but failing to connect to the actual machinery of business. Vague corporate mandates for AI co-pilots usually result in isolated chatbots that remain completely disconnected from the way work actually happens. There is a significant danger in bolting a large language model onto an undocumented or broken process. If the underlying process is incoherent, adding AI will only automate and amplify that existing chaos. To move forward, we have to shift from reactive chat boxes to autonomous AI agents, integrated digital participants that possess persistent memory and operate in the background. Implementing these agents requires a doctrine. The AI-enabled business process implementation, or AI BPI manifesto, provides the framework for this integration. This starts by mapping 4 non-negotiable elements: triggers that start the work, human roles, decision gates, and data sources. Within this map, you must identify the canonical source of truth. AI cannot function reliably if drawing from corrupted data. This rigorously mapped process serves as the mandatory skeleton. You must build this structure before the autonomous AI brain can be attached. The AI DPI framework uses the OUDEL taxonomy to define 5 specific ways AI interacts with a process. It begins with observation, where AI ingests raw data, and understanding, where the model turns input into structured meaning. Next is decision support, where AI recommends actions, followed by execution, where the agent performs discrete tasks. Finally, through learning, the AI monitors outcomes and refines its rules for the next cycle. Adopting this vocabulary shifts AI from a mystical buzzword into a concrete, testable business reality. The ultimate goal is a synchronized choreography where human intelligence and autonomous AI agents operate together in perfect alignment. AI functions as a mirror. It reveals the true, often messy shape of your process long before it becomes the motor that drives it. Your first operational step is to isolate a thin slice of a workflow. Define your canonical data, name your human roles, and explicitly assign the AI's touchpoints. By defining these elements, you take control of the system. You are authoring the operational rules that determine how your team and your AI agents actually work together.